Hello, noobs. Friday. Happy Friday. September 6, 2019. Yo, Beats Turtle. How you doing, Beats Turtle? How's the Turtle Man doing? Alright. Oh god, my cloud. Oh god. Oh god. Not ready at all. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Not that I need all that the lights and stuff, but I like it. I'm putting them on. Currently feeling good. Nice, nice. You got any plans for the weekend? Anything exciting happening? All right, where were we? Bridge to the Turnabout, Part 1. We got 2 Psyche Locks to unlock. Iris, aka Dahlia, and Butz. I think Butz had it. This morning wasn't okay. Well, the morning's over. You don't have to worry about that anymore, Beats Turtle. Right now, it's nighttime. The past is the past. You can't change the past. No use in worrying about it. I'm sorry to hear, though. But hey, man, it's time to... You gotta bounce back. We're gonna bounce back. So right now, you're feeling good. That's all that matters. Watercolor painting while watching. Ooh, are you doing the, that character? You're gonna watercolor a character for that, the friend of yours? Hawk. Okay, we already talked to her. I think we presented all the evidence that we wanted to up to this point. Oh, we can go to the courtyard. Cool. Nice, nice. All right. We'll concentrate on the painting. I'm sure you'll do an excellent job. This is where the murder took place, pal. And Gumshoe is our sidekick for now. Because Maya's stuck at the inner temple where the bridge burned down. And Pearl is missing. We're missing our Pearl. Very sad. Other than removing the body, left everything else untouched. Okay, have a look around. And we changed to Edgeworth. Phoenix Wright fell off the bridge. Trying to save Maya. Well, actually, he didn't have to save Maya. Maya was just stuck over there. But fell off the bridge. He's in the hospital. And now we're playing as Edgeworth. By the way, I thought I better ask. Are you really going to defend the nun? I will. Give her my word. Must follow through with my commitment. That case, gotta be careful. Make sure I don't leak prosecution's whole investigation. He's still doing that. Don't worry. Just keep your mouth closed. I think most of it will flow out on its own. Make sure it flows out like water from a tap. No, no, no. Right, let's talk to him. Victim, famous picture book author. Oh, also, I think Elise Duxman was Misty Faye. Mia and Maya Faye's mother. I think that's my hunch, but you know, maybe not. We'll see. We'll find out. Maybe I'm just making up stuff. I do that a lot. Entire past until now. Won that writing award last year. Total mystery. Hard to believe this day of age you can still find people like that. Estimated time of death 10:11 p.m. February 7th. Cause of death, blood loss resulting from stab to the back by the murder weapon. Wait. She didn't die from the stab itself. She died from blood loss. So if someone found her early enough, does that... Wait. Does that mean we could have prevented her from dying? Because she died... Cause of death was blood loss. Not from being stabbed in the back. Had limited choice electives. Chose law to be one of them. Law. Good thing you're watching some Phoenix Wright then. It's all the law class you'll need. Victim was found skewered with giant sword. There's one strange thing. Entire body covered with bruises. That is strange. Is she into S&M. We got a kink. Bruises are consistent with falling from height of a 2-story building. Huh. Wait. Wait, what? She fell off a building? Oh, we are the same height as the room in front of us. Just happens to be the room that Elise Duxnib was staying in. Maybe she was pushed out the window after she was stabbed by the sword. Or maybe before she was stabbed by the sword. Very interesting. What happened? Detective. See if we could summarize what we've learned. Hey, Sir Waxby Buzzabum, how you doing? Happy Friday. Essentially a lawyer after playing through episode, yeah? I mean, we got training. I could take the bar right now. I'm 100% confident. Please, no one take that seriously. But no. You're not just episode 1. We got 3 games. This is the end of the 3rd game. I mean, that's how much experience we got. We got over 100 hours of lawyer experience right now. Learn about cross-examinations and, you know, contradictions and false testimonies and looking at the evidence. We got a lot of experience here. Were you able to stream today, Sir Waxby Buzzabum? I wasn't able to check in. I'm sorry. We actually had one of my coworkers retired today, and we were having a luncheon for him. Did you miss? Yeah, did you stream? That's what we're asking. We're asking you, Beat Sir and I mean, what's up, man? Did you stream today? Take a look at the map. What is it? According to the testimony, Bikini had none. Right after finished dinner, Maya Fey headed to the temple. Was that witness? And that's Maya, I guess, the blank one. Okay. Very, very ample diagram there. 10 p.m. after ringing the bell for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple. No. Well, that's what... No. Iris told us she didn't go to the inner temple, so we're not sure about that. I didn't sleep through it this time. Oh, man, you're telling me I missed it? I'm sorry, Waxby Buzzer. Do you stream on... No, you say you stream Wednesdays through Sundays, right? You said? So you're gonna stream tomorrow. So I can watch it tomorrow. Wait, do you stream the same time on Saturdays? Because I got basketball tomorrow. Damn it. Maybe Sunday? Alright, Iris went to the temple. Allegedly. What'd you play? What'd you stream, Sir Waxby? When she got there, Bikini had her take over while she went back to Hazakura Temple. Okay, Iris said she never went to the inner temple. Bikini said Iris met her at the inner temple. So, what's going on? Yeah, Sunday would be good. How long do you usually stream for, Sir Oldby? Sir Oldby. Sir Waxby. I hope so, Sir Waxby Buzzabum. You've been coming by and supporting my stream. That is the least I could do. And I want to check out... I do want to check out Super Seducer. After taking a hot bath, soothe her back. She supposedly saw Iris stabbing the victim in the back. Now, she says she witnessed the murder. Want more details? Ask Bikini herself in the main hall, which we already did. Like some more information about the place. Okay. Trial begins tomorrow. Who's the prosecutor? Pretty sure it's Godot. Yep. Nobody can get a hold of him. Looking for a replacement. What do you mean? Replacement? Really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. That is strange. Wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright caught a cold, won't be defending, he lost interest. Okay. I tend to appear in court in the role of defense attorney. Would be quite unhappy if he came out. I'm actually a prosecutor. Not the one you have to worry about. What happened? Oh, the judge. Think the real problem is going to be the judge. Yes, it is. Ugh. Can't. Certainly would remember my face even after such a long absence. Pretty much just some ace attorney. Cool. Are you currently working on the 3rd game as well, or are you on a different game, Sir Waxby Buzzabum? Sir Waxby Buzzabum. I'm doing okay. Today was my last day of work before I transferred departments. There's actually a lot of things I still had to do. I was slacking. I was kind of slacking this week, and I should have done more this week. But yeah, I'm gonna do that next week. So, I mean, I'm still gonna show up. They're gonna need me in the afternoons to train the new guy who they haven't even started interviewing yet. But it's gonna be good. You know, it's a raise and everything. He's on the first one. All right, all right. A lot of exciting things to come, Sir Waxby Buzzable. I'm gonna say, if you ever do play the second game, it's a bit of a slugfest. I don't know. It's kind of slow. Not gonna lie. The second one is kind of torturous. Requested another judge to preside over the trial. Only met each other once. Good chance you won't remember me. What about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know. How you doing, Sir Waxby Buzzabum? How was the stream, though? Did you have a good time with your stream? They missed a lot of action. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone there made a big stink? Don't need to worry. Pulled a few strings, arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing. That doesn't sound morally right. I know I still had such powerful string to pull. Inner temple. Lotta. Oh no, not Lotta. You could cheat in the second game. Yes. The second game was just horrible. Oh, no. You know, you're going to be seeing a lot of Lotta Heart. I hope you like her, because you're going to be seeing a lot of her. Inner temple. Inner temple Maya was supposedly training. Part in a bikini, old building they use for training acolytes. Other side of Dusky Bridge. Okay, bridge burned down. Anything else on the other side of the bridge besides the temple? Nope. Other side surrounded by cliffs. It's kind of like a little island. Here it's not the kind of place a person could survive in. Maya's gonna be fine. She's got blank. She might not have food. That's food and water. Well, I mean, she could eat the snow at least for water. But yeah, she doesn't have food. Okay, we definitely have to examine the murder scene. Had some interaction with new viewers and old. See, you must have a good stream, because I mean, I don't get too many chatters during my stream. You must have some good I don't know, you must have a good personality, a good stream. People come in and chat with you. I definitely want to check that out. I want to be privy to the party. Sword from this gold statue is actually the murder weapon. Shichishito. Nasty piece of work. Still blood on it. Victim's blood. Yep. All over the blades. Yeah. Fingerprints all over the hilt. Of Iris, I would assume. Match the prints we got from the younger nun. Makes sense. Alright. Is this how it is for right? Is what it's like to be a dent? Yeah. Be honest, feels more like it's detrimental to your health. There's the cane. Looks like a wizard staff. You're a wizard, Harry. Belong to the victim, Elise Duxman. Nothing strange or magical. Listen, this is just between us. Top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone. Oh man, he's gonna tell us something dumb, isn't he? Truth is, when I was he's gonna tell us something dumb. Why did I think that? Because this is Dick Gumshoe we're talking about. Wanted to be a wizard. Well, you're not Harry Potter. I'm sorry, Gumshoe. That's what you wanted to tell me? Staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. Oak. Stronger than oak. What about fingerprints? Just the victims. Alright. What is that? Lantern? Lantern. Lighted at night. Something elegant about the light of a fire. End of each month. Blah, blah, blah. Not afford to pay your electricity. How did you know? Alright, what is that? Sleds. Skiing. What about sleds? Nah. Little kitty. Message with my hard-boiled image. Yeah, you don't... I wouldn't say you have a hard-boiled image. How was your day, though, Sir Waxby Buzzabum? What's with the silence? World's starting to go mad. Okay, okay. Ladder. Main gate must be over the stone wall. Jump over a few of toes of my tie. Not good at all. Okay. Perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity. Of word. What does that mean? Yeah, anyone know what that means? Paucity of words. I sure as hell don't. Main hall of Hazakura Temple above us. Very sure the main hall didn't have a second floor. Hazakura Temple was built on a steep part of the mountain. Front and back of the main hall are on different levels. That makes sense. Wouldn't it be easier just to build the place slanting? No. No, Gumshoe. There's nothing else here. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's present some evidence to Gumshoe. How about that? Mr. Everyday, don't ask me tough questions. He doesn't know anything about that. What about the weather data? Nope. What about the note to Iris? Nope. Ah, this guy don't know nothing again. Can't give us any info. How about the murder weapon? Sword represents multiple branches that life can take. Got an early out from work since it's Friday. Ooh. Wait, how early are you talking? So that's always a plus. Lucky? How come you get to leave work early? I want to leave work early. Never heard of that one. Alright, know what I think? Kind of life would I have if I hadn't joined the homicide division? You would have been a wizard. Me as a traffic cop, me as a detention officer, me as Blue Badger. Noon, that's half a day. What the hell? That's super... When do you start work? That is super early. Ah. Is that why you can stream at 1 o'clock? Or actually, no, you stream at 6 o'clock your time. I'm sorry. Guess he doesn't have any plans. Okay. And the stick. I think might have already told you I wanted to be a wizard. What do you think? I'd make a great one. Yeah. You'd make a great wizard, Edgeworth. Gumshoe. Alright. Give me information about Phoenix. Whenever something happens, guy always shows up like he hasn't got a care. Every time shows up, wonder the same thing. Oh, we already went through that. How about the victim? A lot we don't know about the victim. Don't know her real name, her background, don't know anything. Okay. Trying to hide, why should we go? Okay. We went through that. How about Pearl? No one's seen her since last night. Nope. Hasn't gone back to Currain Village either. She was with Elise Duxnim at some point last... No, she wasn't. Actually, Edgeworth doesn't know. Phoenix knows that Pearl never showed up to Elise's room. But Edgeworth doesn't know. Oh, hydrate. I just did, you know, but I'll do it again. Need the water. 8 to noon. Okay, so regular hours. Work under contract. Pay is the same regardless of the hour. Oh my god. I mean, that's good, but it's, you know, it's also under contract, so you're very easily replaced, right? Or once your contract ends. Is that your normal work? You're a contract worker? You mean maybe whoever killed Miss Duxnim also? But hey, that sounds like a grand setup. I'm not gonna lie. Full days of work for only 4 hours. Good times. Wait, we punched him? Edgeworth punched him. Wonder if Maya's alright. Can never show my face to write if something happened. Didn't mean it like that. Little silly joke. Okay. Support wires for the bridge are still intact. Bridge is almost 20 yards. No superhero, okay? How about her? Witness saw the crime take place. Pretty sure it's gonna be her testimony. She's the witness in the trial. Okay. Mochiron. None is as trustworthy as you can get. Got this one in the bag. No. I've always been on your side, Edgeworth. It's a pretty tight spot. Okay. How about Godot? Promising young prosecutor, well in skill. I've never seen or heard of this person. Disappeared one day. Okay, we already got this. Alright, we did this. Move. We gotta move. Main hall. Correct. Signed for contract signed for 25 years. Alright, I guess you're safe. Does that cover all, like, your insurances? Dental, health, vision. Are you covered for those whole 25 years? Sounds like a good time. Make sure you save your money for retirement too, yeah? Very important. Still have to do the hand of the painting. You mean your painting has no hands? Wanderbot. What is that? It's like a face. It's a face. Alright. So Iris. Okay, no. Let's move back to the detention center. Oh wait, we got something else here. Hold on. Don't see Larry. Scared the poor kid away. Heart was shut tight with psycho locks. Right, we want to move to the... we wanted to go detention center. Maybe we can break down Iris's locks. Ah! Mr. Edgeworth! Came back. Need to ask you a few more questions. Alright, no you haven't. We got the psycho locks. I'm gonna call them psycho locks from now on. Yes, thank you. Save. Depressing music. Health, housing. Wait, housing? Law, pension, dental. Beats is an artist. You should, if you're in the Discord, we got a pictures section. He did this awesome sculpture of a dragon head. Multiple personality. You mean Iris? No, we're putting in her jail. I don't care. Beats, he's got sketches on there too. Yeah, Beats Turtle's a super artist, man. That sounds like a good contract, though. That sounds like a government contract. Are you working for the government? Right. Take that! Actually, he says it differently. How does he say it? Take that! Take that! A lot more commanding than Phoenix. Take that! Okay, handed this case. Alright. You said you didn't go because you were frightened? You were afraid of... We're gonna show Mr. Butz. She was not afraid of Larry. What? What else was she scared of? Oh, you know what it was. It was this note. Okay, restart. I want to get my reload. It was the notes we found. I forgot. Government contract. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Not gonna lie. I mean, because when you think of private companies hiring contractors, they give you a lot less than all of that, you know? So you getting all those benefits, I was like, it has to be government contract. I mean, government contracts are pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Alright, let's try this again. Take that! Hopefully we can unlock the other lock. She's only got 2 though, so it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, you were afraid of the note. Take that! There you go. Found this in the main hall addressed to you. Question is, who wrote the note? Well, Iris. Why are you glaring at me like that? Scared of the blackmailer who wrote this. Isn't that correct? Ah! Alright. Edgeworth has a pretty mean glare. I'm not gonna lie. It might be the glare. Mr. Edgeworth thought the letter was someone playing a prank. Even if I did have a secret, no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief. Sister Bikini is like a mother. I would never hide anything from her. However, last night was different. I don't know the exact nature of your secret. There is one person you didn't want your secret told to. Phoenix? Or no, I think it's Phoenix. Take that. Ooh, got it. Government work is practically a retirement. What do you mean? You don't work a lot? Which is, I mean, yeah, that's kind of it, right? So you get all these benefits, you get paid, but you don't do much, right? Yeah, I mean, that's the government for you. That is the government. I'm thinking that we got it. Look, means something to write. Can tell he holds a special place. Oh my God, Phoenix better not be in love with her still, cause she tried to frame him for murder. Thank God we're Edgeworth, because I would not want to be Phoenix right now. I do not want to play as Phoenix if he's still in love with Iris. Why you didn't want to know him of all people with your deep dark secret? Should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his. Oh, she's blushing. I do agree, Beats Turtle, though. I am liking this Dahlia. If she is Dahlia, I'm liking it. But if this is really Dahlia, we're not forgiving her for that. Okay, we got our penalty points back. After dinner, Letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it. What is this heavenly hall? The letter mentions. Small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge. It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near. Where is it on the map? Oh, wait. There's a. I thought Heavenly Hall was the main hall of Hazakura Temple. I didn't know that was a totally different place. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. Reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross the bridge. Thought that such a criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall. Actually, this is probably where Butz was hanging out, and that's why he saw the bridge and burn on fire. So Butz was probably the one who sent her the letter. I was so scared by the whole affair, didn't even want to think about it. Have to visit Heavenly Hall. Any case, still claiming I've never left your room. Yes, exactly right. Trial starts tomorrow. I will win. When I do, you must promise that you will tell him your secrets. It's pointless. I may know who Phoenix Wright is. He has no idea who I am. No, we know. You're Dahlia. You're the evil ex-girlfriend. Swanson from Parks and Rec nailed it. Right? I love watching clips of Ron Swanson. And, what's that girl's name? Aubrey Plaza. She becomes his, like, secretary, right? And she forwards, she reserves, she sets up meetings for him on like what, August 31st or the 31st of each month, but she runs into a month with 31 days, and so he has like 200 meetings on one day or something. It was funny as hell. I love that. Hold on, Noob. That bridge area looks like the bridge from the last trial. No, it is. It is, Beach Turtle. This is the exact same place where we had the flashback with Mia and 14-year-old Iris. This is the exact place. Yeah, it is. It's the exact place. So this is Eagle River, and this is the bridge where the kidnapping with the Hawthorns took place. So we're the the game is connecting all the characters back in together, right? So we have Iris back here. Dahlia Hawthorne, you know, with her sister and that whole event. Yeah. Inner temple, right. Finished speaking with the head nun. Testified very clearly as to what happened. Said she saw you stab Elise Duxton. One other thing. Said that when Maya Fey began her training at the Inner Temple, you were there. This is the confusing part. When I spoke with you, claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple. I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night. What if she really has a twin sister? What if she's really the twin of Dahlia? Is that... I mean... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. Alright, let's move. Let's move. Let's go to the Heavenly Temple. Save. We'll save too. We got all our penalty points back. Heavenly Hall. Here you go. There's Butz. There's his little international flag lanyard that was at the other lake place. Did he paint these? Because he did a damn good job if he painted these onto the house. Not much of a view. Still better than a view from my apartment. Someone's here? Hide yourself. Wait. Where's the Butz? Why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl I like, always run away. Well, she didn't run away. She got arrested. Even chased one of them to Japan. Next is going to be prison. Yeah. He doesn't... Does he not know Iris got arrested? Steal the detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. Can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck. He's just talking to himself. Yeah. I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. Blew it again. Done that? He shouldn't have left his love letter. I got an objection. Sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting out, objection! In a loud, commanding voice. Even pointed with my pointer finger. Aw, just like Phoenix, huh? Sorry. Jig is up? What have you got to say? Talk to me. Talk to me, Butz. I'm smelling some butts. What is this little shack? Just discovered it yesterday. Why are you down here? I'm an artist, looking for a good place to sketch. It's a great little place. It's artistic. Quiet, it's cold, got no power, looks like it's about to collapse. Are you hanging out here? Sounds a lot like my apartment. Get you something to drink, some hot water. Yeah, I think it was a love letter. But I don't know why he writes it in a way that sounds very threatening. So, well, I mean, this is Larry Butz we're talking about. So, I mean, he's probably, he's bad with women. That's what it is. Love Letter is an excellent card game. Highly recommend. Like a real card game? Like an in-person, in real life card game? Interesting. Never heard of it. Love Letter, card game. How many people do you play it with? Listen to me, Edgy. Gotta do this. You gotta save Iris. Why is so sure she's innocent? She's cute. Watch your mouth. I made up my mind. Gonna marry that girl. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear. You're gonna ask for him. No. You can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes. She's got this, I really want this man to carry me over the threshold. Look. Alright. Never imagined I could marry such a beautiful girl. Why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. What am I gonna do if she gets hurt? I don't know. This guy just Butz just rambles on, man. Yeah, usually 4 to 8 people social deduction game. Kind of like Mafia. I mean, not in the same way it's played, but you know, generally social deduction, right? You have to figure out who the Mafia characters are, and they kill off people and all that stuff. But this is a card game. I am very, you know, the whole like tabletop board gaming kind of explosion, I want to call it. Like, board games have always been around, but like in the past decade they've gotten really big, right? There's a lot of new board games, and like it's a thing now to play board games and card games and whatever, right, in person. And I think it's such a great thing because it's such a, you know, when you play in person, it's such a great social and fun time, you know, playing with people in person. Come to think of it, still haven't answered my question. Where were you? What were you doing? They kind of never relays, man. Chill out with the scary eyes. Edward's got that glare. It's become acceptable. I don't know. I mean, is that the right word? Acceptable? I mean, it's definitely gotten popular though, right? But I'm glad. You know, geek culture. That's exactly what it is. But I like it. I like it, especially because so many people are on their phones now. A lot of people, when they get together, they get, you know, they're checking their phones, they're doing stuff like that. But these kind of games, you know, makes you think, it makes you interact with people. You put down your phone, you want to concentrate on the game. I think it's a great thing. I think it's awesome. And there's so many new games out there, you know, like the first one I've heard about, right? Settlers of Catan. And that's actually kind of an old game now. But you know, that came out in the beginning of this tabletop phenomenon, right? And there's so many new board games out now that, like, I don't even know where to start and what to play. I gotta get friends to play it with, though. Saw something incredible. Oh wait, we got Psyche Locks. 2? 3? Oh, that's right. Let's not talk about that. He had Psyche Locks before. These are the same ones, I think. Right. Let's examine first this place. Festive looking ornament reminds me of art class. Used to have a lot of fun decorating a classroom. You're never any good. That was so bad, couldn't even fold $1, let alone a crane. Everyone tried to comfort him, but he would just sit there sobbing. So, Edgeworth is a genius, but it looks like he's no good at arts and crafts. I'll never forget the shame of that day. You want a crane? I can now make a perfect quarter-inch crane without a single flaw. Nothing for nothing, but a quarter-inch crane without a single flaw is not easy. Must have practiced a lot. Horrible graffiti. Don't know anything, this is art. Expression of my bittersweet love. I don't know, it looks pretty good if you ask me. If that's what he drew. How the artist himself defines it. My lunchboxes are masterpiece. Your weenies? Is that what you're talking about? Kickstarter's really pumping games out at a miraculous pace. Played Settlers of Catan at work for the longest time. Put in maybe 3 to 4 hours per night shift for almost a year, right? I mean, that's the thing, man. I mean, it's not just Settlers of Catan too. It's like there's so many new games that people spend a lot of hours playing. I want to play, you know. They have this thing called Meetup where you meet strangers and you do an activity. Like, there's interest groups, right, that you can join. So one of them is like tabletop board gaming. I should join that group. I think they have it like once a week. Hey Cornelius, how are you? I do pretty good. It's Friday. It was my last day at my current job. I'm transferring to a new department, getting a raise. So it's good. Today was good. And you know, someone else was actually retiring at the same time. So we had like a luncheon. So free food is always, well, it's not free. We we all chipped in. But hey, it was good food. Korean barbecue food. How you doing, Cornelius? What's your plan for the weekend? What's up with you? I think this is I have a hunch this is the last game for this trilogy, for this game. So we might be moving on to Mad Max next week, possibly, Cornelius. So hopefully you can catch some of the streams, because you suggested for me to pick up Mad Max. The UK flag, Canada, US, Japan, Korea, Germany, Sweden. I think in France. This is German. This is France. This one's France, I think. Sweden. This is Sweden, right? What is this one? I don't know what this one. Green, white, and yellow. UK, Korea, Canada. Oh, this is not Sweden. This is not Sweden. Which one's Sweden? What is this one? This is France. This one looks Eastern European, I want to say. Blue with white lines cross. Oh, Greece. That's right. What is this yellow one? This one looks familiar, but I don't know which one that one. Czechoslovakia? I don't know. Sudan? This one. Middle Eastern. Russia. This one's Russia. Oh. We're having a little flag class right now. Hey, Jay Kiski. Good to see you too, Jay Kiski. Oh, Sweden. Now I gotta look up what Sweden's flag looks like. It's gonna bother me. Sweden flag. Oh, it's yellow and blue with one cross. Got it. Italy. Wait, this one is Italy. This one's Italy. It's the yellow one. Green, white, yellow. White, yellow flag. This one? It is Irish. Ireland. It's the Ireland flag. No, Ireland's orange. What? Oh, it says Ireland. Oh, green, white, yellow. Put in yellow. Italy's beside US. That's Italy. That's Russia. What is this one? This is Ireland? Italy is green, white, red on the right. Wait, green, white. Oh, this one. This is Italy. This is Germany. I don't know how we got stuck on this. This is Russia. This is France. This is France. I'm getting so confused. This is France. Greece. Wait, what is this one? It's not... Ireland's orange, right? No one with yellow. I guess it said... everything on Google says Ireland. Colombia. No. Colombia's horizontal. I don't know. I don't think they made up a flag. I think it's a European flag, though. Anyway, getting off track. Straw roof, totally covered snow. Heavenly Hall, appropriate site, got right. Look at the bridge. Okay. Could you... I mean... For those of you who live in the US, could you name all 50 states? So I was watching YouTube clips, and one is a friend's clip. And one is you get like... I don't know, like 8 minutes or 10 minutes to write down all 50 states. Could you name all 50 states? I'm not even putting a time limit. Can you name all 50 states? I don't know if I could, to be honest. That's kind of hard. Because you're always going to forget one, you know? You always forget one. Yeah, Ireland's green, white, orange. Yeah, so what is green, white, yellow? To be honest, I don't think I could name all 50 states. I think I could get in the 40s. But I don't think I could. I don't think I could get 50. The Eagle River runs pretty fast. Doesn't ice over. Okay. You're right about that. Would have landed on the ice, slid downstream. Oh, he would have died. Anything else? Nothing else. Oh, bridge. Little far, have a pretty clear view of Dusky Bridge. Still can't believe it. He says he was in the temple. How did he see the bridge on fire? So we gotta break his psycho locks. Alright, save. Sporkle website does that sort of stuff. Should do the name every country test. Oh man, no, every country? How many countries are there? Like 200, I want to say 230? 230 something? Or am I thinking bones? Maybe I'm thinking bones in the body. But there's like, right? 200 something-ish countries. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, let's try to break the psyche lock. Dude, I can't even name all 50 states. You think I can name every country? You guys ever hear the Animaniacs? I don't know how old you guys are. Animaniacs is a Warner Brothers cartoon. Used to air in the 90s. Had a lot of adult jokes in it, actually, when I think about it. But they had a great country song. One of the characters sang the song of all the countries. And it's pretty awesome. Alright, now that you're gonna say, let's go. Thinking caps, let's go. A bit too easy is awesome. 10 o'clock, it started thundering. Yeah, see, it's something like 200, right? 200 something countries. The world in front of me went white. Been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend. It was on fire, the bridge was on fire. Saying you saw with your own eyes? Where were you when it happened? I was in my own room by the main hall. So that's a lie. He wasn't in the main hall. He was probably down here. Wait, do I show him the map? Or probably from your room. Yeah, show him the map. Map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity. Cliffs, you can't see the bridge. Main hall surrounded. This is where we passed, and then we have to point out where he saw it from. You remember that cartoon? It was an awesome cartoon. Animaniacs, man. Look it up. If you guys haven't seen it, look up the Animaniacs. It's pretty fun. Pinky and the Brain? Anyone? Yoinks! What are we going to do tonight, Brain? Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. Leave me no choice. Have to move on to the next step. Where was he? Test my theory. You were in Heavenly Hall. You know what? We didn't have Heavenly Hall on the map before. So we should be able to do this now. No. So we couldn't do this before because Heavenly Hall wasn't on our map yet. Freezing cold, no electricity, could fall apart. How do you know there's no electricity? It's not that dark. Yeah, because you were here at night, Edgeworth. Butz. Oh, Tiny Toons was great. That's a great one too, Cornelius. I love Tiny Toons. You know, young, not Daffy Duck. What's the young duck's name? I forgot already now. But he always goes when he's young and he's flushing stuff down the toilet. What is that? Is that the Animaniac song? Yeah, Yakko's World. You know what? I'm gonna play it. Okay.
And now, the nations of the world, brought to
Hopefully
you
it's
by
not too loud.
Yakko Warner. 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 Yakko Warner.
United States, Canada, Mexico,
Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru. I try to memorize this song.
Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, too. Puerto
Oh,
Rico, Colombia,
Venezuela.
Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua.
I should show it. You know what? I can't show it because I don't have the like show my window set up.
Norway and Sweden and Iceland and Finland and Germany now one piece.
And then he points out where all the
Czechoslovakia, Italy,
countries
Turkey,
are
and Greece.
too.
Poland, Romania, Scotland, Albania, Ireland, Russia, Oman, Bulgaria, Saudi Arabia, Hungary, Cyprus, Iraq, and Iran. There's Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Jordan, both.
I wonder who actually wrote this song out, you know?
Luxembourg, Belgium, and Portugal, France, England, Denmark, and Spain.
And then he talks really fast at the end because he's trying to squeeze all the rest of the
Afghanistan,
countries
Thailand,
in.
Nepal, and Bhutan, Cambodia, Malaysia, then Bangladesh, Asia, and China, Korea, Japan, Mongolia, Laos, and Tibet, Indonesia, the Philippine Islands, Taiwan, Sri Lanka, New Guinea, Sumatra, New Zealand, then Borneo and Vietnam, Tunisia,
Czechoslovakia.
Morocco, Uganda, Angola, Zimbabwe, Djibouti, Botswana, Mozambique, Zambia, Swaziland, Gambia, Guinea, Algeria, Ghana.
Yeah. It's kind of dated.
The Spanish Sahara is gone. Nigeria, Chad and Liberia, Egypt and Gabon, Tanzania,
There's a lot of
Somalia,
countries in
Kenya,
Africa,
Mali,
actually.
Sierra Leone,
A lot of the
and
smaller
Nigeria,
countries in
Dahomey,
Africa.
Namibia, Senegal, Libya, Cameroon, Congo, Zaire, Ethiopia, Guinea-Bissau, Madagascar, Rwanda, Mayor, and Cayman, Hong Kong, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, Yugoslavia, Crete, Mauritania, then Transylvania, Monaco, Liechtenstein, Malta, and Palestine, Fiji, Australia, Sudan.
I guess this is not a valid song anymore, obviously, because I think, as you mentioned, Sir Waxby Buzzabum, Czechoslovakia. No, we still have a Czechoslovakia, right? No, I don't know. I don't even know. But some countries don't exist anymore. I think we have some new countries, possibly. Okay. Anyway, theory that you at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after evening. I have to admit, I'm impressed. Now tell me, what were you doing at the Coach Shack? What you might call a faire de cour. A faire de cour. I don't know. Is that saying? Is that said any differently? You're waiting for someone. See, this guy was the one who wrote the letter. He just wrote it in a really creepy way. I want your secret to be exposed. What a creep. God, Larry. Oh no, you really are one scary guy. Last night you were waiting for this person. Take that.
Take that!
Take that. God, Edgeworth sounds so much better than Phoenix, though. A lot more suave. Don't call me Larry. I'm Loris. I feel cold all over, Edgy. Because of my chilly glare. I think I got the hots for Sister Iris. Have some evidence. You got something that proves I was waiting for her? Oh, wait. Do we have that information? Here's the evidence. Proves you were waiting for Iris. Wait. Do I have evidence? I don't know if I have evidence. Or do I show the note? No, I'm gonna show the note. It's gotta be the note. There you go. Whew. Brain farted right there. Here's your evidence. Called her to the spot with a pathetic blackmail letter. Give that back. Oh, Tiny Toons. Animaniacs. What else? You know what? Now you got me thinking. What else 90s cartoons were out there? 90s now, not 80s. Because 80s is like He-Man, Thundercats, Inspector Gadget. You know, those are the 80s. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is... Actually, that made me... Is that 90s? No, that's 80s. But 90s cartoons. Ren and Stimpy. Have you guys seen Ren and Stimpy? That was a children's cartoon. And Ren and Stimpy is a horrible cartoon for children. It is horrible. If you've ever seen the old school Ren and Stimpy cartoons, I watched that growing up. And it's... Watching it as an adult, that cartoon is raunchy as hell. Like, holy crap. What are you doing with that anyway? It's not important. I misjudged you, Larry. Reboot? What do you mean reboot? What's reboot? Cat Dog. Cat Dog. Doug. Rocco's Modern Life. You know, Doug, everyone knows Doug, right? They rebooted Doug too. Oh, you seen Ren and Stimpy? Yes, Ren and Stimpy is horrible. Cat Dog. Ed, Ed, and Eddie? Is Ed, Ed, and Eddie 90s? I'm pretty... No, actually, it might not be, yeah? Ed, Ed, and Eddie might be early 2000s. Cat Dog. I loved Rocco's Modern Life. I was actually very sad when they canceled it. Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold is 90s, too. Taking advantage of a woman's frailty, you should be ashamed of yourself. Oh, salutation here. Letter writing for dummies. Not supposed to actually write that. That's where you're supposed to write Dear Iris. Or the lovely Iris. To the lovely Iris. Cat Dog was so weird, right? Because it was, well, a dog on one side and a cat on the other, right? Like, they had no butt. That's... Oh, X-Men! Oh man, Cornelius, you're bringing up all the good ones. Do you remember the theme song for that one? X-Men was awesome. I always wondered about Cat Dog though, right? Like, if one eats from one mouth, does the other one barf up poop? I don't know. Or do they have the buttholes in the middle of their body? Dude, X-Men, Batman the Animated Series. Dun, 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 dun. They rebooted that one too, I think. Wait, what is Gia? I'm not familiar with Gia at all. Dude, we had such great cartoons. I don't know, it's probably because it was nostalgia and those are my cartoons. But like watching cartoons now, like the cartoons that are made currently, like, these are boring cartoons. I mean, it's probably a generational thing, but I mean, I don't know. The cartoons, like, I could go back and watch the old school cartoons. Well, maybe not all of them, but X-Men and Batman for sure I could watch. I've actually I didn't watch the animated series, the Superman one. Dr. Freeze episode. That's a tragic story. He's a tragic villain. You're here in Heavenly Hall. Saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge. Alright, threatening a young lady. Anyway, hold up. I'm gonna talk about threatening. Try to scare Iris by threatening to expose her secret. When it's in your letter, you dumb butts. Unless you want your secret to be exposed. Sure sounds like a threat. It does. It's a love letter. Haven't you ever... No. This guy is... Butz is so clueless. Holy crap, man. It's... Like, it's not so bad if you have one or two clueless characters in a story. But this game has... Like, half the characters in this game are clueless. Detective Gumshoe's clueless. The judge is clueless. I mean... This, you know, Butz is clueless. Old Bag, Lotta Heart, like, all these characters are clueless. The only smart ones are the prosecutors. Edgeworth, Von Karma, the old Von Karma Sr., Godot, Mia. Everyone else is just, like, kind of airheaded. They're boring and unrememberable. Are you talking about cartoons now, Beats Turtle? I mean, but... Like, I don't want to just say that either because I'm older, so obviously I'm different, and I might be remembering my childhood cartoons in a better light, which is very possible. But I don't know. Yeah, like cartoons back then were just had better oomph. Emma, yeah, Emma beats her. Papa Shark, doo-doo. Baby Shark, doo-doo-doo-doo. You know, that's a Korean thing, right? And then everyone started doing it. Well, it's not a Korean thing, but that's the first time I experienced it. Like, these Koreans were, like, dancing to it and crap. I don't know if it's American or what. Thank you for the reminder. Is that a cartoon? I thought it was just a song. Is that attached to a cartoon? My love for her burns so hotly it could melt all the snow on the mountain. What's the secret you mentioned? Talk about the secret love be turned. This guy's an idiot. He's an idiot. Okay, hot, sour, bittersweet love affair. Wait, you don't have a love affair. This is an unrequited love. Why'd you send a love letter in a manila envelope? It's not my fault. Didn't have any other envelopes. Why were you quick to apologize? Edgy gave me that scary look. Because you're an idiot. Idiot Butz. What's wrong, Edgy? That's where all those huge locks were about. Don't know either. Guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy. Well, at least he's self-aware. Don't let it get you down. The guy's still hiding something. Don't forget what the guy said a minute ago. Last night, I saw something incredible. Oh, that's right. He did say that. Part of baby programming. Friend plays it for his daughter all the time. They made a dino version too. Oh. Well, I mean, baby programming, baby cartoons are different. You know, like, what are you talking about? Barney, right? The purple dinosaur, Barney. Actually, that's all I know. Barney. What, Lamb Chops? You guys remember Lamb Chops? Was that baby? No, that Lamb Chops was kids. Lamb Chops, remember? With the song that never ends. Is that Lamb Chops? And they got the little sock puppets. I forget. I think that was more of a kiddie. Well, it wasn't like a cartoon. It's more like a Mr. Rogers thing, right? I mean, Mr. Rogers. God, Mr. Rogers. Bill Nye. They had some other kind of children's educational ones that I liked. I forgot though. I did watch a lot of Sesame Street. Sesame Street, of course. I watched a lot of Sesame Street. Larry, looking like a hungry dog. What was the something incredible you saw? Gonna tell me, Larry. Better not make me. Wishbone. Actually, no. Wishbone was. I was a little old by the time Wishbone came out, so I actually never watched Wishbone the dog. Oh, you don't know about Sesame Street, Sir Waxby Buzzabum? Isn't it still showing? Sesame Street is still a thing, right? You never heard of Sesame Street, though? Yeah, it was a children's cartoon. Not a cartoon, but it's, puppets. Big Bird, Oscar the Grouch. You know, they had all these people, yeah, I never watched Wishbone or, like, Blue's Clues or Dora the Explorer or... the train dude? What was the train dude? Tommy the Train? Tommy the Tank? What was his name? I forgot his name. No, they got the faces on the train. I find those faces frightening. Not gonna lie. Saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge. Believe it was a... Okay. Something doesn't quite ring true. Your heart wouldn't have all those locks. Saw something last night. More than lightning. He doesn't remember? You hide anything from Edgeworth, I'll arrest you. Wait, we got more locks. This is a 5 locker. This is a 5 psycho lock. Holy moly. Just tell us what it is. What the hell's his problem? A bolt of lightning. I really want to drag the truth out of him. Yeah. Can we just like bash him? Can we just torture him for the information? Thomas the train? Thomas the tank? Thomas the engine? That was what it was, right? Thomas though. Thomas the tank. No, was it Thomas the tank? Thomas the train. That was his name though. I don't know. And Bob the builder. Probably isn't 5. Yeah, well, I don't know if it's even something we break up in the trial. Okay, save. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. First day trial. Thomas the dank engine. I'm talking about. Motherfucking train, man. Those trains have like personalities. Like, you know, if AI ever gets that far, right, we're gonna have literal Thomas the Train just chugging along, doing whatever they want. Did he wash his hands? Of course. Of course I did. I always wash my hands. That's disgusting, Sir Waxby Buzzwell. I always wash my hands. Think. Yeah. No, who's coming for me? You bet. Are we at the FBI already? Is the FBI coming already? Damn. How's it going, Dan Gilden? How's your nights? Are you ready for the weekend? Got any plans? What you up to, Dan Gilden? Oh no. He's your arch rival, Beats Turtle. Your arch nemesis. Mr. Larice feels that way about me? He isn't aware of your real secret at all. We don't even know what our secret is either. No time to be embarrassed. Sorry. Hardly accustomed to that sort of thing. Any case, whatever it was he saw, mark my words, I will drag it out of him. Is he gonna be the witness? I thought Bikini was gonna be the witness. Where is Psychic Beats Turtle? Does that mean Mr. Larice is the witness today? I believe the nun will be the first to take the stand. Claims to have seen the instant in which you carried out the crime. Just want to ask you one last time. It wasn't really wasn't you who killed Miss Elise? That is correct. Wasn't me. She doesn't have the psyche lock, so she's telling the truth, right? Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, you're a prosecutor. Yes. Sure about this, if your true identity is revealed, what does it matter? Made the necessary arrangements. Did they find Godot? That's actually the real question. Prosecutor's job to doubt people. Right now, defense attorney's job is to believe in people. So the better. No, not necessarily. I mean, sometimes defendants are just outright guilty, but because of our justice system in America, at least, you have the right to a fair trial, which means to be represented by a state-provided lawyer, and they will do their best with what they have, whether they believe you're guilty or not, to try and get a not guilty. Mr. Edgeworth simply asks that you watch decide. You are not the father. Flashed a custom ROM on my phone. I feel like Einstein. Oh, a custom ROM. Wait. Imagine the prosecutor. Oh man, Von Karma. We haven't seen her in a while. Dude, last time I tried to. So I used to have an iPhone, like a hand-me-down iPhone, like iPhone 3, I think. And I was able to root it, but it was so nerve-wracking. Like just thinking of bricking the phone. I'd never want to do that again. So I don't even. What's a custom ROM? Well, I mean, what does that do? Like it puts your own like operating system on it or something. All right, very well. Leave my defense in your capable hands. I mean, what else are you gonna do, Iris? Admit to the crime. We'll find out who the prosecutor is. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so we don't have the. I mean, this guy's kind of an idiot too, but he's not. I don't think he's as much of an idiot as the other old man judge. Oh, custom OS like Linux. How do you even do that? I'm sure there's a lot of YouTube videos showing how to do that. Court is now in session. Trial of Sister Iris of Hazakura Temple. Prosecutor. No prosecution. Not sure I like such a blatant waste of court time. Empty prosecutor's chair. Only me. Prosecutor has no confidence in their ability to prove. Nah, Actually, that's not... No, that's not the only reason. Maybe he's running late. It's pretty easy. Yeah, do we just win? Seeing this case is already over before it... Like, I don't know. I guess so. That's how the court system works in this world. If one side isn't prepared to show their case, it's just an automatic not guilty. Actually, no, that's how it works, right? Sometimes, no, that's how it works. Maybe. Don't judge. They're there. They just can't see over the prosecution stand.
Objection!
You have to say it. You have to say it, Beats Turtle. You have to say it. You had to say... what is the first thing she does? She walks into the courtroom. She's freaking whipping us. I blame you. I blame you, Beats Turtle. I blame you. You jinxed it. You totally jinxed it. You are psychic. Did you look this up? Psychic Beats Turtle over here? What the heck? Gosh dang it. You fooked up indeed. Von Karma prosecuting Prodigy. Is she as old as Edward? Is she younger than Edgeworth? Oh, she is. She's only 19. Alright, Von Karma, perchance you wouldn't be of any relation to the legendary Manfred. I'm a Von Karma, that is all. Upon special request, flew in today for the purpose of prosecuting the case. Yes, Your Honor. Almost certain I've seen you somewhere before. Am I imagining things? Look very much like a prosecutor I met once. Oh, we are trying to fly under the radar here. You must be psychic. Where's Godot at? What happened to Godot? No such weakling as this man among those of the prosecutor's office. Ah, she's covering for him. Very interesting. Or is that a whip? I'm not sure I care for such a... Yeah, throw her out. She shouldn't be whipping people. Bailiff, remove the whip.
Hold it!
I have no objection. No, Edgeworth. You know why? Because she's not going to whip Edgeworth. He's okay with it. It was the only reasonable option there was. I mean, that's true, but... Just wanted to see it. What happened to the other judge? So, the other judge is familiar with Edgeworth as a prosecuting attorney. And because he's a prosecuting attorney for the prosecutor's office, he's not supposed to be a defense lawyer. So Edgeworth pulled some strings to get a different judge to preside over the case because he didn't want to be recognized. So that's why it's a new judge, Cornelius. Prosecution can't wield a whip or drink 17 cups of coffee wherever Godot is. Still only one truth. That is what I stand here to prove today. Promises to be interesting. Miles. Is she not going to whip Miles? Maybe she loves Miles. Maybe she likes Miles. Had expected to face Phoenix. Looking at you now. This is what I've been waiting for all this time. I will not allow this chance to crush you slip through my fingers. So you brought your flair for the histrionic? Is that a word? Histrionic? I have to look that up. Histrionic. Histrionic. The real word. Overly theatrical or melodramatic in character or style. Fair enough. Okay. I mean, they're histrionic. You learned something new. Allow me to add to the things I'm not sure about. People acting bizarrely in my court. Oh, there it is. There it is. Whip's already going. Continue with the proceedings. Von Karma, give an outline of the case. Little whipping as possible. Murder victim is the famed picture book author. Yeah, she looked dead. Body was found in the Hazakuta temple courtyard. Been stabbed through the torso by a ceremonial sword from the golden statue. She likes him. I think she does like him, Peach Turtle. That's why she never whips him. Sword in this picture is the weapon in question. Card accept the photo of the crime scene. Oh, we have a photo of the crime scene. Let's look at it. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. We don't see bruises on her body. Supposedly there were bruises on her body from the autopsy report that says she fell from a roughly 2-story, 10-foot height or something. I'm okay with this as long as they don't whip witnesses that don't deserve it. Well, she should whip Iris if she's really Dahlia. It is a statue, yes. There is a witness to her crime, but the sword has Iris's fingerprints on it. Bring this witness to the stand. First and last trial as a defense attorney. She that short? I guess so. She can't even see over the witness stand. Not sure about being not sure if I care for this at all. Wait, I'm not sure about being not sure if I care for... Is that a type? Does that make sense? I'm not sure about being not sure if I care for this at all. That's a very confusing sentence. Please stand up nice and straight. Oh, she can't see. Few milk crates in the defendant's lobby for our back pain plagued witness. Fetch a crate for the poor lady. There she is, bikini. Once again, name and occupation. Old ass. I'm the old ass head nun of Hazakura Temple on Eagle Mountain. My name is Old Ass. Got it? Old Ass. Nice to meet you. Let's not forget Noob's reaction to bikini. Wait, you actually clipped that? I still don't know how that works. Clipping. Sir Waxby, Buzzlebum, I need to get you a special gift for being the first person to clip any of my things. Stabbed her and slid the body with the sword into it. I mean, I don't know. Something like that, Beats Turtle. No. Wait, now I gotta watch this. Wait, how did I react? Were you... Take off those naughty robes. Oh god. Naughty nun. We're not gonna watch that. I'm not gonna watch that. I don't know why you clipped that for. What the hell, man? What the... So Waxby, why you gotta out me like that? Why you gotta out me like... Now I'm ashamed. I'm a little embarrassed. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I think it's a command Beats Turtle, but yeah. You don't appear to be wearing a bikini. No. Courtroom is the garden of holy judgment. Those with lechery in their hearts should leave the sanctuary at once. Want me to leave? But thank you for that clip. I'm not... I mean, I appreciate it, Sir Waxby. You know, I'm kind of happy. I'm happy I don't have too many viewers that will see that. 'Cause yeah. Take off the robes, right? No need to get your bikinis in a twist, let me tell you. A sight to behold in summer. Yeah, she is. Oh, hydrate. Hydrate, guys. Yeah. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you for my first clip ever, though. But that's what it's about, right? People always clip the embarrassing parts. Anyway. Hear that you saw the crime take place on the night in question. I can still hardly believe it myself, to be honest. No way dear little Iris could do anything like that. Right, testimony time. Those jiggles on the face. Oh, she's got a lot of face to jiggle. Naina was helping an acolyte with her training in the temple. Okay. My back likes to act up violently. Left Iris to help the acolyte and return to... So again, we had the contradiction between what Bikini is saying and what Iris is saying. Iris is saying she never left her room in the temple, in Hazakura Temple. So is Bikini lying? Or is there a twin walking around of Iris who happens to be Dahlia Hawthorne, maybe? Slap the foul. No slaps in here. Ain't gonna be no slapping in here. Only whipping by Von Karma. No bath at the inner temple. I needed a long hot soak. After I had finished, just as I was heading back, when I saw it. Simply coincidence you found yourself returning to Hazakura Temple? I'd say that. My back hadn't been in so much pain, I would have stayed at the inner temple. Alright. There's only one problem with the testimony that I can see. Not about to fall at the first hurdle, are you, Mr. Edgeworth? Alright, cross-examination. Badger the witness. Helping an acolyte train. Press.
Hold it!
Hold it! What's the inner temple? Conversing with spirits is what we train to do. Be the ones asking questions. In order to do that, a place strong in spiritual power is required. Small temple across Dusty Bridge called Inner Temple. Acolytes must spend an entire night there to undergo intense training. How exactly do you help? Can't be performed without a nun supervising. Tutor watching to make sure a spoiled child studies. Why did you return to Hazakura Temple? Well, we know why. Add quote, she got a lot of face to jiggle. And she does. She does. Am I wrong? Look at them cheeks. Look at them cheeks. That was a thing. New judge looks like old judge with a dyed beard. Is it? I don't think so. I think they're related. Like his younger cousin, you know? As you can see, my back likes to act up. Hold it! No laughing matter, especially in winter. Can't hold anything heavier than a knife and fork during the cold months. Just being alive is like strict training. So is the question, Sir Beelzebub, is this judge gonna be as clueless as the other one? I think part of it, yes. Actually, you know what? I don't think so because he already tried to confiscate Von Karma's whip. So that puts him like really high above the other judge to begin with. On the night of the murder, was this fabulously back of yours hurting? That's right, raging like a bull in a pig pen. Almost fainted once or twice. Knew that unless I warmed it up, it was going to finally finish me off. Left Iris to help the acolyte return to Hazakura Temple.
Hold it!
Hold it! Left Iris? What do you think? Wait, do we have... Iris said she never left. Do we have a statement from her saying she did that? Iris' testimony was in her room until the murder was discovered. That's a contradiction already. Her face actually jiggled. Yeah, it does. That's why, man. Got the jiggly face. Like Jigglypuff. Just past 10 p.m., starting to enter into the training exercises proper. Job is simply to watch over the acolytes so that they don't pass away. You met Iris in the inner temple, correct? Yes, yes. She's a gentle, honest girl. Never once failed to follow directions. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna just save and present the testimony. We're not wasting any time here. Present testimony. Oh, no, back.
Objection!
Oh, we're so good. What if Bikini is the killer? Have we ever had a case where the first witness turns out to be the killer? Maybe in the Mask the Mask case? Not sure. I don't think so, though. Witnesses have to undergo their own trials, I'm afraid. Defendant's fate rests on the powers of observation and memory. Don't worry, I'm more than up to the task. I'm a woman of faith, after all. That doesn't mean you have a good memory. Head honcho of Hazakura Temple. Miss Honcho, I'd like you to explain something. Discrepancy between your testimony and that of the defendants. She claims that after ringing the bell, lights out bell, she went back and stayed in her room. Which means she did not go to the inner temple at all. No.
Objection!
Objection! What are you objecting to? Defendant or witness, who is more likely to lie? What does it matter? Anyone can lie. It doesn't matter if they're a victim or a witness or a defendant or what. Defendant is simply lying to cover her tracks. You don't know that. Can you prove that, Von Karma? No.
Objection!
Objection! That's completely illogical. Murder was committed in the courtyard of Hazakura Temple. Claiming that she went to the inner temple would make for a much better alibi. Ooh, see? Edgeworth is so much smarter than Phoenix. That is odd, whatever the reason. I can't believe that she would lie. Does indeed have honest eyes. I mean... He's already got whipped. All people lie, that is my belief. You just... What? Okay. Well, I'm the only one being whipped in here, because you're an idiot too. Saw it was the first witness and also the killer. Sawit? Sawit? Wait, who's Sawit? I don't remember Sawit. Sawit? Anyway, neither the witness nor the defendant have any reason to lie. Which means, must call your memory into question. Older than me and yet you want to play that game? That isn't exactly... Okay. My memory's perfect. Crystal clear. Maybe she has a twin. Maybe Dahlia's her twin. If you're going to question the memory of the witness, you will need to show me a more decisive piece of evidence. Alright. Please add your comments about Iris to the... He's Canadian. Capable of lying. So they have lied at least once. Oh yeah. I've lied my fair share. Alright, we're gonna add a testimony. I was helping an acolyte with her training in the inner temple, but Bat liked to act up. Iris came to the inner temple dressed exactly as she had been at dinner.
Hold it!
Are you sure that you're not making a mistake? Young man, need to get your estimation of me up from the floor. Iris always wears the same clothes. Smallest thing out of place would have stood out like a sore thumb. Making a mistake, thinking I made a mistake. Okay. Have to wonder. No bath at the inner temple, needed a long hot soak.
Hold it!
A boot? A boot? I don't think it's a typo. Yeah, a boot. Sawit was the Indian man from episode 1, game 1. The very first game? When Mia was... Because that was the tutorial, right? Mia was doing the defending. And she was... Phoenix was still like a trainee, right? Sawit. Not remember that guy. I'm Canadian. I don't even know what that means. A boot? I don't know. It's like... I don't know. Maybe it's in a different province. Because that's... They always put like... When movies do it, they always exaggerate that that's how the Canadians speak for some reason. Back is to blame for everything. Do or be done in kind of worlds. How long were you in the bath for? What a filthy little rogue you are. He wants to... Edgeworth wants to see your bikini. Next question is going to be, where exactly did you wash? Bah. These coasters. Oh, is that what it was? Eh? A boot? Eh? Going up to the Canadian border, eh? Something like that. And this is why you have to watch the young one. What are you going on? What the hell? Oh, he got whipped. I guess Von Karma doesn't like Edgeworth. He got whipped. Okay, anyway. Anyway, couldn't afford to be away from my post for too long. After I'd finished, just as I was heading back, that's when I saw it. Press. I hate old ass too, Beats Turtle. Crime took place in the courtyard. When you go from my room to the main hall, have to take a winding hallway from which you can see the courtyard. Other words, it was pure coincidence the witness saw the crime taking place. There's no complicated setup in this case. There is indeed only one problem with the testimony. If I can clearly point out what it is, I can begin to quantify. Wait, what is it? How good this witness's memory and observation skills are. Let's save. Did we press everything? She did whip him. As you can see back, I don't know, did we press this one? I think we did. No laughing matter in winter, can't, okay, we did this one. Iris came dressed as exactly okay, we did that. Okay. Let's look at our let's look at our evidence. Wait, she didn't have her hood. Iris gave us the hood. Iris gave Phoenix the hood before lights out. So this is it. Hold on. You should have noticed her. She didn't have her hood. She was dressed exactly as she had been at dinner. Present the hood. You got it. Are the online Phoenix Wright chat rooms still a thing? Wait, that was a thing? I didn't even know that was a thing. I couldn't tell you, Sir Beats, Sir Wax BB's I didn't know that was a thing at all. You're a contradiction, Beats Turtle. Aren't we all contradictions? No, I don't want to present that. Ooh, I almost clicked the wrong thing.
Objection!
Objection! God, Edgeworth is so much cooler than Phoenix. Let's get one thing straight. Defendant whom you claim to have met, she was wearing the demon warding hood, correct? Of course! That is a very important piece of clothing, have you know? Look, oh my god. Look at that jiggle when she laughs.
Objection!
Objection! Why do you have that? Question of the day, Von Karma. Have you know this hood was given to someone as a gift before the lights out bell was rung, so maybe it was a twin. You know where I'm going with this, don't you? If the witness had seen the defendant as she claims, Iris she saw should have been missing this very hood. Well. Wait, is she that short? Look how many boxes she has. Beats is the contradiction. It's Canadian, but doesn't say a boot. Are you wearing a coat right now, Beats Turtle? Don't lie now. Why would you lie? Don't lie about it. If you're wearing a coat, you're going to be guilty. Now I understand happy look on Wright's face every time he does it. Oh, got whips. This hood. You have spare ones around the temple? I do tend to make too many of them. Wait. Each nun is only given one. Should be the only one hood that Iris owned. It is quite strange. If there was a surplus of hoods, she could have worn one of those. There is no contradiction. Not if she didn't know where the hoods were. Sorry to break this to you, Miss Font. You won't get away that. See, I Edgeworth is so much better than Phoenix because, like, he keeps his cool. He's calm. I like that. Phoenix panics all the time. Discrepancies such as this will sow seeds in any human heart. Seeds of doubt. Uh-oh. Are we gonna get a... Beats, you're gonna give us the reaction, Beats Turtle? You're only wearing shorts. Oh. TMI. I don't wish to call your testimony into doubt. Must give every detail with precision. Not sure I'm comfortable going along with this. Okay. More testimony. Tell us what you saw after finishing your bath on your way back to the temple. Contradictory. He needs more contradictory stimulation. Alright, after my bath. Finished my bath around 11. Thought I should return to the temple. As I was walking back, heard a noise from the court. Took a look. Iris was, oh, Mystic Elise. Whoa. Well, that's not true because the blood doesn't go up that high on the blade. Mystic Elise was staying in the corner room which faces out onto the courtyard. Stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out the window. Wait, how does she know she fell out the window? It would be much like Miss Von Karma whipping Mr. Edgeworth in two in court. And me seeing it all from this very chair. Something like that. His imagination's about, yeah, he's crazy. I would look the fool if I commented. Oh, here we go with the fool. Her foolish sentences. Contradictory stimulation. Is that your lawyer's spidey sense? I think so. Spider sense tingling. Really hate old ass? Yeah. Anyway, the case is mine. Calling everyone by their full name. Can't you do something about that habit of yours? Maybe he is. After my bath. Alright. Finished my bath around 11. Thought I should return. Compress. How far from your room to the inner temple? About 20 minutes on these stumps of mine. It's about 15 minutes to Dusky Bridge from Hazakuta Temple. Inner temple is just beyond the bridge. You never made it back that night, did you? Heading along the walkway toward the main hall. Heard a noise from the court. Took a look. Thump. Just like that. Ah, that's why she thought she got pushed out. Only be the sound of the victim falling. It's very quiet in the temple. You can't even hear the snow falling from the branches. Wait. If it was snowing, would she make that much of a thump if she fell onto snow? I wouldn't think so. Couldn't this oh, look, the judge. See, the judge is actually smart. This judge is actually smart. Couldn't the noise you heard have been snow falling to the ground? Never thought of that. Look, this judge is helping us. Ho, 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 ho. Next one to laugh gets a weapon. Whatever the source of the sound, looked over at the courtyard and... Alright, press this. He didn't even say anything. This is the second time the witness has testified to seeing the defendant. Some doubts remain. Just because you're a good-looking young man, yeah he is, doesn't give you the right. Edgeworth is damn sexy. Look at that. Look at his hair. Look at the ruffles. Sexy man. Remember who stabbed the victim with the sword? Sister Bikini, try to recall exactly who you saw. You're a handsome young man. I'll forgive you. Oh, now that you mention it. Oh, hydrate. Oh, look, Den Gillen with the reminder. Wonder what Vonnie will do if she runs into a masochist. I don't know. She'll like it. I don't know. Maybe she'll find her the love of her life. You found the contradiction? Is it you, Beats Turtle? Are you the contradiction again? There's something awfully strange about her. Something that's been bugging me. What? Her hood. It's coming back. She had no hood. Okay, so she's claiming she saw Iris with her hood at the inner temple. And then she saw Iris without her hood here. And then Iris was not at the inner... Well, Iris is claiming she was not at the inner temple. Thought something was out of place. All makes sense. After all, she'd given that hood away. Dug your own grave. What? What do you say, Edgeworth? Is this testimony important? It's important. I'd like these new statements to be added. You want to hang yourself? Well, wow. No problem. Okay, we can press the statement. Press. You're sure about that? After all, we always wear the same clothes. I don't mean because we're poor. It's our style. Okay, no need to explain. I don't care. She looked different from normal. That really stuck out. Like me holding a whippet puppy instead of my whip. Yeah, that's a fair analogy. Iris didn't have her hood on, I'm sure of it. Mystic Elise was staying in the corner room which faces out into the courtyard. The room the victim was staying in overlooked the courtyard. The victim's room was on the second floor. Hazakuta Temple is a single-story building, but the mountain itself slopes downward, which elevates the main gate side of the temple and the guest rooms in the back. Okay. It's to about the height of two-story, right. And the victim was staying in one of the elevator rooms. I should know I'm the one who carried her things to her room. She's becoming an unreliable person. She keeps being a bit flaky. Well, it's like we've always had these with witnesses, right? A lot of these witnesses can't remember or say the wrong things. And we always get multiple testimony statements from them. I mean, at this point, it pretty much turns into, obviously, this witness can't remember things straight. So why are we still listening to them, right? Hey, Rezard. Oh, you missed the stream? I know, this is the first day trial, so you haven't missed too much. But, yeah, we are now Edgeworth. So, Phoenix, the beginning part of this game, before the murder took place, Phoenix was, we were playing as Phoenix. He fell off a bridge and he's in the hospital. So Edgeworth took over defending duties for Phoenix Wright.
Hold it!
What makes you so sure? Like I told you earlier, heard a noise from the courtyard. Thump just like that. Autopsy report states victim's body was covered in bruising, indicating a fall around 10 feet. But right now, I am liking being Edgeworth than Phoenix, because Edgeworth is a lot cooler. But how you doing, Rezard? What you been up to? Are you ready for the weekend? Appears the witness was not mistaken. More than a pretty face. I'm a woman of faith, head honcho of Hazakuta Temple. Alright. Draw. No snappy comeback. Doesn't feel like she's lying. Very powerful testimony. Claims to have seen the instant in which the defendant stabbed the victim. Let's think about this. Only two things I can believe right now. Client, Iris, and my own abilities. Alright, let's look at our victim's blood, suspect's fingerprints. Let's see. Regional weather reports. Wait, snow. There was snow. Oh, is that gonna help? I don't think the magazine's gonna help. Rang, no. Pause, loss of blood, body fell 10 feet. Crime photo. Wait, how does she fall down and get stabbed, but the statue is still holding the sword? That's curious. Alright, let's save. Should I watch some sort of guide to have context? Possibly. Actually, probably. I mean, yeah. If you haven't watched from the beginning, there's kind of a lot of information that has been revealed. So the main gist is they went, Maya and Pearl went to this temple for spiritual training. Well, Maya went to the temple for spiritual training. Phoenix went along with them. Pearl, so after dinner, Maya went to do her training. And then this other person who was staying there, the mystic Elise, was found to be stabbed. And then the bridge was also on fire. Actually, you know what? It's hard to explain. It might be better to read a guide. It's an animated wizard statue right out of Harry Potter. Oh, like the chess pieces, yeah? Dude, that was so cool watching that and the Sorcerer's Stone. When they did was that the Sorcerer's? No, it was the Sorcerer's Stone. When they had the giant chess and they fought each other. That was awesome. Okay. Finished my bath around 11. As I was walking, heard a noise. Iris was with that sword. Iris didn't have her hood on. Mystic Elise was staying in the corner room. Stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out the window. Courtyard. No. She was looking. Wait. She was looking for Pearl. She wouldn't have been in her room. Maya's cousin was with the victim at the time of the crime, currently missing. That's not a contradiction, though. No, Pearl was missing. She went to go look for her, but we don't know if she found her before she died. We don't know where Pearl is at all. Finished my bath. Walking back, heard a noise from the court. Took a look. Yeah, but the statue is holding the sword. You know what? I want to present this picture. Objection! That is not it. Like, I guess Iris put the sword back to the statue's hand? As victim's blood, suspect's fingerprints. That's kind of curious too. Why is the suspect's why is Iris' fingerprints on the sword? That is kind of suspect. Alright, not that. Awesome blood. Lights out. Is this a new testimony? How far from your room? 20 minutes. Oh, they're all the same. Hold it! Heard a noise. Stomp. Could have been snow. Oh, okay. This is all the same. Hold it! They were saying it might not have been her. Iris didn't have her hood. Oh, we added that testimony. Maybe it's something to do with that testimony. Iris didn't have her hood on. This one they're talking about the victim overstayed on the second floor. Yeah. They got pushed out because the autopsy has bruises. Can you tell that whip to stop? I wish I could, Tengoden. I really wish I could. She's assaulting us. We're gonna reload that last save. Get our penalty points back. Well, it's obviously about this. Iris didn't have her hood on. Wait, is it? No. It might not even be that statement. Just say, hey, please. Please fix. We should take that away. It's assault. She's assaulting us with a weapon. Okay, Iris... No, we don't have... Iris didn't have her hood on. Cause a loss. Rang lights out. Was in a room until the murder was discovered. Maybe we present the testimony? Iris was... No, probably not. I mean, she's saying she was in the room. That's not it. Right? Because her testimony says she was in the room. Nope. That's not it. Alright, think. Return. Walking back. Look at the... Autopsy report says she fell. Did she say she heard the sound of falling before... No. Okay, so the autopsy report said... Cause, loss of blood from stab in back. Body fell 10 feet. Body fell after death. That's right. Wow, I didn't read this autopsy. I thought it just said... I thought it just said the body had... The body looks like it fell 10 feet. I didn't realize it said after death. Damn, Jay Kieski, you would have gotten through these games a lot faster than I did. Stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out of her window. We're gonna present the autopsy report on that statement. Body fell after death. Objection! Dude, Jay Kieski, we could have used you yesterday, because we were stuck on a witness testimony for like 30 minutes. Because I actually had to look it up because I couldn't figure it out. You have very good attention to detail, I gotta say. Impressive logic, that's what I like to say. Oh, please do. My brain is something else. Think you're overlooking, Miss Von Karma. Would you be so kind as to take another look at the autopsy report? Victim did fall from a height of 10 feet. However, the fall was after she was killed. How can they tell that? It says after death. Seeing the witness claims to have seen is contradictory. if the defendant stabbed and killed the victim there in the court, maybe she was taking the sword out. Because she found the body like that. Maybe she was taking the sword out of the body. How did the victim then go on to take a 10-foot fall? Ooh, Edgeworth. Edgeworth, you are the man. We don't need to be Phoenix anymore. Phoenix is no good. Victim was killed and then fell. That's the case. Victim must have been killed in her room. It's the logical conclusion. Victim must have been stabbed by the defendant in her own room. And she was then thrown out of her window down into the courtyard. The witness just said she saw her stabbing him. She was stabbed with a sword that would leave a blood stain in the room, yes. What? Stop. Stop with the whipping. No traces of blood were found in the victim's room. Whip has just caused traces of blood to be found on my glorious playoff beard. So you should take her to jail, Judge, because that's assault, right? Have her arrested. She can't be whipping people like that. I'm sure there's no need for me to go over this. When a stab wound produces the most blood, very little blood is actually lost at the moment of blade insertion. You want to talk about with the most blood being lost is when she take it out of her body, right? When the blade is removed. It acts like a lid on the wound. Okay, we know about that. With the weapon still in the body, there wouldn't be much bleeding. Perfectly reasonable. So what she's going to say, what the witness saw was her pulling out the blade. Victim was thrown out the window with the sword still in place. Removes all contradiction. Alright, must admit this is a probable version. Actually it doesn't, because the witness is saying she saw her stab Elise. If she was already dead, why would she stab her again? Or why would she play with the sword, right? Alright, remove all supposition on your part. Tell us only the facts. Wait, what happened to her? Don't go selling me short. Get on the boxes. Weight of winter snow has been bent me out of shape. Alright, new testimony. Oh, she wants that massage. She wants that whip massage. When I looked across at the scene, sword was already in place. Okay. Thinking about it now, didn't actually see her stab Mystic Elise. You just... what? Never seen so much blood. That's when I fainted. Can't blame me. When I woke, Mystic Amy was stabbing Wait. How does a person fall out the room and then a statue end up stabbing the victim? Makes no sense. If she died from the loss of blood, and if she was already dead by the time of the fall on the blade, would have to have been removed before falling. This is also true, Jay Kiski. But I mean, they already like glossed over that fact. Unless it comes up again. Law confirms Von Karma's theory. Yeah, that's what I noticed too, actually. Is that the autopsy report says cause of death is loss of blood, not stabbed in, because you couldn't die from being stabbed to death, right? But this autopsy report says she died from the loss of blood from the stab, not because she got stabbed. So it's a very interesting detail, you know, very distinct detail in there. Gotta hydrate. Hydrate up, everyone. I gotta make sure I hydrate because I'm gonna go to the gym. I've decided that Friday nights I'm gonna go to the gym after the streams now, because it's a lot more empty. You know, and I can go do my thing. No one's bothering me. Von Karma strive for nothing but perfection, putting together such facts. Nothing, you should know that. Alright, let's try to get through this cross-examination at least. Got about 10 minutes. I mean, we can go into overtime too. See what we got. When I looked across the scene, sword was already in place. At the time being. So see, this is strange. She says she saw the victim stabbing, or she at least saw the victim with Iris. She saw the victim with Iris. So what happened? Was the victim bleeding? Very shocked to be seeing this. Not entirely sure. I don't think I saw any blood. Interesting. Weapon was acting as a plug in the wounds. Okay. Let's be clear on whether... Did you actually see the instant in which the victim was stabbed? No. Okay, press. Think carefully. Iris, I'm thinking for all I'm worth. When I looked over, the sword was already in Mystic Elise's body. Might not be conclusive. This testimony supports your theory. Victim was stabbed in her room, dropped into the courtyard. Proves it rather well. Okay. Never seen so much blood. Wait, you just said... Hold it! You're saying you saw the victim's blood? I thought you just said you didn't see a lot of blood. Some of it splattered onto Iris. When the defendant was arrested, she was meditating in her room. Her blood-flecked clothing was neatly Wait. She did have blood on her clothing. Wait, what? Her clothes were blood-flecked? We have to press further here. You said that you saw little bleeding when the victim was stabbed. But now you say you saw the victim bleeding? That's what I'm confused about too. I say that what I saw is what I saw. Maybe I didn't see the poor woman get stabbed. I saw the girl pull the sword out of her. That's very important. Wasn't exactly pulling, it was more like it came out. Whoa. That is what? But the victim was already dead at this time. The sword, the sword is in her in this photo. But maybe that's the thing, right? Iris pulled out the sword so she could put it in the statue's hand. I don't know. Does that even make sense at all? Because there's no way the body with the sword fell into the, it fell into the statue's hand like that, right? So strange. What the hell? I saw the instant which the blade plunged into the hilt was smoothly drawn out. Hold it! You're saying you saw the sword smoothly? That's impossible because the freaking thing has like barbs on it. Whole thing happened right next to this gold statue. Mystic Elise was on the ground. Iris stooped over her. The sword was buried up to the hilt. Iris stood up, sword in her hand just slid out of the... That doesn't sound right. Goes without saying, if the sword was removed, there would be bleeding. Something which couldn't possibly... Yeah, it couldn't have... Even if... You know what? I'm just gonna go out and do it. Save. Well, I'm gonna look at the evidence first. Has parents... No. Doesn't show... Smoothly drawn... I wanna just present it. Objection! Oh, we made the right call. You're a reliable witness. At least, I'd like to think so. Too many contradictions. A handsome young man. I'll forgive you. In the scene that the witness claims to have seen, hilt was thrust up to... I mean, these are barbs. Just because it went in smooth doesn't mean it's going to come out smooth, you know? These things on the side of the sword are going to grab. Weapons was thrust up to its hilt. Furthermore, killer withdrew the weapon smoothly. Both of these things are complete impossibilities. Explain yourself. Start with, think it would be possible to stab someone to the hilt with this thing? And look, the blood only goes to the tip. The blood doesn't even go up to the hilt. No matter how I look at the defendant, she doesn't appear strong enough for that. I too may appear to be weak and frail, but I can crush men under my heel and make them weep. Yeah, with your whip. That's the only issue. If the sword was truly stabbed to the body up to the hilt, look at its branches, certainly wouldn't come out smoothly. And again, the blood's not all the way up the sword. Also have the problem of the amount of bleeding. It's true that when a blade is left in a body, acts as a plug. When the weapon is shaped like this, it's an entire... yeah, right? Wound would be too large for the blade to completely stop the bleeding. Nothing more than conjecture? Yeah, okay. Victim was stabbed with the shichishito. Even a weapon of this nature may still sometimes... No. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. No. Not finished. There's still one more conclusive contradiction. One is simple. If the sword really was thrust in all the way to the hilt, why is there only blood on the tip? Which we already pointed out. So... oh, Edgeworth, you so smooth, buddy. If this witness is telling the truth, it should be blood along the entire length of the sword. Bravo, Miles Edgeworth. Raising this many contradictions from a single piece of... I mean, this is Miles Edgeworth we're talking about. He's a lot smarter than Phoenix right now. All the other attorneys I know could maybe manage one. What does it all mean? You have proven contradictions regarding the murder weapon, but... only can be one answer. A weapon used to kill the victim was not the Shichishito. I agree. If, oh god, here she goes again. Foolish idea born from the foolish mind of a foolhardy, foolish fool. Oh god, alliteration. Let's examine this again. What was it that made us think the sword was the murder weapon? Mystic Amy was holding it. However, if you reflect on this, it was the only basis we have to assume such a thing. The impression left by the scene was too strong. This is what influenced us. Influenced us to believe Shichishito was the murder weapon. Alright, why does she keep whipping him? Even if that's the case, changes nothing. What do you mean it changes nothing? You have no proof that Iris pushed her out the window. What? Sister saw everything. Father defends that no, she didn't. She just claims she didn't see that stabbing. I would like the prosecution to answer the obvious question it raises. Where did the real murder weapon disappear to? Goes without saying, police searched the main hall and the surrounding area. Perhaps the prosecution can enlighten us if a sword-like object was found. Gosh, I like Edgeworth way better already. Sheesh. What's wrong with Phoenix? Phoenix is useless. Ay. Answer the question. No evidence of that kind was found. Of course. Another mystery to throw onto the pile. Trial without a murder weapon is a tricky beast. Wait, now she remembered. Of course she remembered something else. Stupid. Possible, just maybe. What actually happened was over there. What? What exactly are you going on a boot here? A murder weapon. I think I might know where the sword was disposed of. Wait, there's another sword? What is she talking about? What is this woman I am so confused by this witness. Saw the murder at 11. Wait, she's saying she saw the murder. The body fell 10 feet after death from loss of blood. But this lady's saying she saw the murder. What the hell? After asking that it be reported, went to the main gate. Saw tracks indicated the snowmobile had been used. Takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusky Bridge, less than 5 using one. Maybe they threw the weapon into Eagle River, came back while I was knocked out. Iris could have done that. She can drive a snowmobile after all. Wait. She's claiming she saw the murder and then saw the body fall 10 feet onto the ground where it was found. Then Iris took the snowmobile, threw away the murder weapon, came back, arranged the body so it looked like the statue stabbed the body, all before this lady woke up. This lady's dumb. Okay. Please tell us everything. Yeah, this... Not in the best shape with my back and my age. Yeah, neither is your mind. There were snowmobile tracks in front of the gate. Here's a photograph. Wait. Yeah, but there's only snowmobile tracks going one way. There should be the snowmobile should have tracks going both ways. Tracks begin in front of Hazakura Temple. Run all the way to Dusky Bridge. Wait, but the snowmobile is still in front of the main hall. It had to get back there somehow. There has to be more than one set of tracks. Solves your pesky... No, it doesn't. Eagle River's current's quite swift, meaning it doesn't freeze over in winter. No. God, what is going on? This story is so weird now. But it is 10 o'clock, so I'm actually going to stop at this cross-examination. Day first. But all of a sudden, this witness is like just messing up everything. Like, it was going good, and now we're getting all kinds of weird information. Like, none of this makes sense. Like, this lady is claiming she saw the murder. No. I don't think she did at all. And then that she used the snowmobile to get rid of the murder weapon. But again, there's only one set of tracks coming back. Where's the tracks going to the river, right? Anyway, I'm gonna stop here for the night. I don't know like, I like the story so far, and then this witness, stupid old ass, just kind of messed up everything with her testimony. It's kind of I mean, it's annoying. I don't like these multi-part testimonies like this when the witness remembers something new, or you know, the witness remembers this or that or all this other crap, you know. Get all this new information. But thank you for watching. Thank you, Sir Waxby Buzzabum, for my first clip ever. You have a good night, Beats Turtle. Hey Kiski, Den Gilden, hey Rezard. If you're still around, if you guys are around. But anyway, we'll come back on Monday to stream some more. Hopefully get through this first trial. I'm sure we're gonna have to do another investigation day. We'll have to find out. And also, is Iris Dahlia? Or is Dahlia Iris's twin sister? Or does Iris have amnesia and then she really is Dahlia? Like what? Hopefully it'll connect. And who is Mystic Elise? Is Mystic Elise Misty Faye? Possibly. I mean, that's my theory, but I think so. Yes, is it? Yes. I don't know how to say. Yes, not. Yes. Yes, isn't. Didn't. Yes, isn't. It's so weird to say. It isn't her twin sister. I don't know. I don't know what to think. Well, if it's not, and if it's really Dahlia, then she needs to go to jail because she killed people. I don't know why she's not in jail currently. Maybe it's just a lookalike, a doppelganger. But anyway, thank you for watching, chatting, lurking, whatever you may have been doing. I hope I see you next time. Have a great weekend. I'm thinking maybe I might do a stream this weekend. Maybe. We'll see if I have time though. But I kind of want it, to be honest. It won't be Phoenix, right? But I'm not sure. I'm kind of itching to stream some more for some reason. But I mean, to be determined. Follow Discord or Twitter just to keep up with that. If I do post a notification that I'm streaming. But thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. Keep on gaming. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. And I hope to see you next time, Noobsters. Thanks for coming by. See you later. Bye-bye.